Okay, hello everyone. This is In Song Wang, down in Europe. I'm now playing on OGS. I tried to find opponent on Midgame, but I couldn't find it. My uh, result on Midgame is good, so I think people don't want to play against my ID. So it's you know it takes a lot of time to find opponent, so I couldn't find it. I gave up, and now I'm playing on OGS and just random opponent. So my opponent is 1Q. Okay, let's see how the opponent OGS 1Q plays. Uh, there was some odd situation. Normally when black enters, white doesn't block to this, but the other one. And here also, instead of this one, white plays pincer first. So since white didn't, it should be better for black. Because now that white stone is in the awkward position, and attach, I've never seen this. Maybe I can just hane, because if I block, I can atari to connect. Then white shape isn't good. If white goes down, then I plan to cut, but white went down, so white can still connect, but doesn't look like the good shape. I can press it down. Okay, so it should be okay. What else should black do? Extension was my original idea, but I'm thinking about like jumping, but okay, let's extend. Why gonna jump? Okay, so I need to keep blocking it, but until when should I block? Okay, I think I can push twice, but maybe it's not a good idea to push too many times. Just one more. White extend and then knight move, because it doesn't leave the cutting point. Knight move. It's also a good move. I should push once and then jump. Okay, and in case white block plays here, I plan to exchange this, because this whole group is not safe clearly yet. So it's better to have these exchanges. So when I jump, I thought that white gonna attach once to prevent this one, because even though white got this lower side as white's territory, after black push twice and throw in, it's not completely safe. So there could be a life and death situation later in case black plays an extra move. I should block, but the cut is working later. I mean, after cut. Since the ladder isn't working, it's not working. So another option is like jumping here to force white to push once. Okay, let's do it. Which blocks the cutting point, so I can be free to block here later. So my opponent avoids. Oh, good. Nice. White wouldn't. Oh, I didn't expect that white gonna play double hane, because it leaves the cutting point. Okay. Looks a bit too much to do. It's reasonable to do like that. Okay, so I think I should atari to separate. White gonna connect, I connect too. Then my opponent wouldn't cut like this. So then I can go out together. So can make both. Oh, the cut looks a bit too much. Just extending should be enough. I don't need to play hane, because my opponent has only two options: jumping or the other jumping. But this one black can attach, or the other jump black can cut. Why can only play this one? So this player has a good sort of like proper ideas. That's good. Hane wants to play this hane. That hane isn't clearly sent there, so I'm a atari. Then okay, push and then jump. Okay, so you can save. Okay, so I better block. Then my opponent gonna hane. I need to exchange this one. before extending. So my opponent gonna save, but I press it down. Okay, maybe Hane to have these exchanges. Good. Oh, I think my opponent is following like proper style moves so well. Why can only connect? Why cannot play other moves? Okay. Okay. Push once more. That's also makes sense. Extending must be like proper option. Okay, I should do. It's ahead of 3 stones, so don't need to think too much. And why brings the group out? That also makes sense. So this player plays pretty, standard way well. I need to separate it and looking for surrounding. Why gonna attach to bring the group out? And I will just follow together. I might try to surround after attaching. Not responding Hane, but going out to this direction and then look for surrounding later. I think it's a good idea. In which way should I go? I think just going out like this must be enough. Okay. Attaches. Okay. Extend. To cut directly doesn't look working because I also have a weakness. I want to secure it. Okay. Extend connect. Just privilege. White should play knight move. That's not necessary to exchange. Still, I don't think that it was good because this one is sent there. So I can save it indirectly. When white plays tiger mouse, I can play here. So I can look for cut. White need to connect, so I don't need to play this anymore. So my opponent wanted to use like a center exchange, this one, but couldn't use it, so I can leave it. Jumping. Okay. It does not clearly surround, but makes sense. Oh, knight move, unexpected. So I think it is reasonable idea to just play this one and make sure that my groups are connected. Okay. Here I can't. So black's group gets very thick, so don't need to worry about this anymore. But white's group is not perfectly safe yet. So if I surround, then my opponent needs to save. So that is my privilege. Maybe I had to exchange once because that push isn't clearly sent there anymore because of the cut. I missed that. That is not right. So white is pretending that this is all white's area, but I should show that it is not. Then I may just separate, okay, without playing this. It's tempting, but block can be sent there. So the main idea must be separating this white 3 stones from this upper side. So I played this. Oh, I didn't expect that white can do that because it leaves this one. So it looks for this one and cut. So black can take it. So this is so painful that black already collect points and nearly save. I can give this. I can just go here to take this because it's good enough. White cut then defend. Cut and defend, so there's no big deal. Let's say overplay. So it's a pity because my opponent played it well, but all of a sudden start, playing more active moves that my opponent doesn't need it. So things become pretty kind of simple. I can just connect to kill. If it is that much simple, I should just finish it. It's depending on the ladder. But ladder is working for me, so I can do it.
10, 9.
Okay, let's just go. Uh-huh. The ladder is this. Cut and go out. Then after here, Y6 extension is sent there, and this Atari. So this is the ladder, which is working for black. So it will end. So I always feel that when I play against European or American, the Western players on OGS, I assume that my opponent is like Western player who plays on OGS. They play more careful moves, more proper style moves. Okay, that one I can't even connect. So I think connection, and then but in the important moment, like when they need to make like practical decisions like this, they make more clear mistakes. Okay? That is like their weakest point that I often detected. They rushed till the end like this. Can't even connect. So Atari connect. So that kind of easy stuff. It is easy. If I just say that, oh, it's easy, then all of you would say, yes, I know it. But to actually make it, to sit in the real time like this, that A, B, or MI, so it's not working, that kind of stuff comes from the game experience. So it means that when you play one game, then you play like about 100 to 150 moves. My opponent resigned. Then during that, game, 100 to 150 moves, you need to play uh, like 70% of obvious moves. Maybe in 30% of the cases you need to use your good strategy, knowledge, and so on. But most of the cases you should just follow something obvious, which is obvious. So more than like 70%, 80% of that moves you follow. But if you fall in that 20-30%, then you usually lose your game. I'm pretty sure that many of you know what I mean. So opening part, okay, so now gonna resign. So normally after this one, this is a bit unusual, but why not? Possible to play like this, or after this one. Here, I don't think that it is good. But anyway, after this one, normally white plays pincer first to connect underneath. So I need to block once and then jump, and then white can cover. Then these three stones are now being captured because push is sent there, white cannot touch. So there's no direct way to walk away, but black has plenty center moves, so black just leaves it like that. Okay, so this is like sort of pattern shape. But since my opponent omit that exchange, I'm more flexible. When my opponent plays here, I wouldn't block to give this, but I have more flexibility, so that's why it was a bit better for black. After here, black made Tenuki, but I played Hane, and my opponent went down, which was a mistake. Oh, I can play Hane. I didn't expect this. Oh, okay, didn't know. So this AI shows, OGS AI shows that, okay. Anyway, and then after this one, I think why should attach once to prevent the actual game situation. Okay, but it was not really a big deal. Okay, no big deal. I can say that why just passed it way, but just jump must be the right one. There's no reason to play double Hane. And this one, okay, because I got a chance to separate the group, was all fine. Oh, this one was my big mistake, it is saying. I was afraid to play this. Like if black just plays this one to only save, like this, that's fine. Okay, like if I just save it. But I was afraid that if I play here, my opponent might attach like this to do enjoyable stuff. You know, if black blocks, white can wedge to Atari, then capture, Atari, you know, that kind of stuff. So when white attaches, how to respond it? Here and then white can now bend. But here I caught because white can extend. So I was afraid of this. Okay. So okay, I just blocked. But it's a mistake. Okay. And then after this, going out, knight moves, jumping. This kind of stuff. I mean, I don't see details that, can I really cover or Atari surround Hane? Just okay, I walk away. I see the big, float that as long as this black group is out, everything's okay. Because white is not safe, there's no big like territory white can expect. So I just go out. Okay, no big deal. Oh, you want to do something? Okay, go, but not working. And okay, simple moves, is it? Just, okay, just connect, but no, maybe I can use those center moves so I don't need to play. No, it's just, simple idea that many of you can easily think, but to actually make it in the real game is difficult. Okay, that wasn't right, so I entered, and then this isn't the right one, what I shouldn't do. So it gives the chance for black to cut and capture, and in the end of the case like this, you should be able to read. You should be able to read one thing out. Okay. For instance, after this one, if I push like this, then black may cut because the ladder isn't working. Okay. So this kind of ladder, that one it's not working because of this. Okay, like here. So that's why it was okay. So to play this, for instance, you are not sure about this, so you block here, which might be working too, but can be more complicated. I think it's working too. Okay, but this one is much clearer because after connection, the only thing what you need to read is this, ladder. Ladder works okay like this, so that's why I applied it. Okay, anyway, it's much quicker, so I prefer playing an OGS for a while. Just random opponent. I just wait. Okay, first queue it was okay, but I can say that the opening part was good, but in the important moment they made mistakes, so the game ended quickly. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.